Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So we're back with episode 2 of my Creator World series. So we've jumped straight back in with the town centre. I'm just laying everything back out as normal. So in this part I will be laying out pretty much all of the town centre, I do believe, and a lot of the residential lots. As it's sped up 9 times, I actually get a lot done. Obviously it looks like it didn't take that long at all, but it actually did take me quite a while. So this bit here is where the residential lots are going to be, so the apartments and things like that. And yeah, just smoothing everything out like I said before in the last part. This bit is where you need to remove the lots and reload them back in, so you delete and then undo. And yeah, so this bit is going to be some winding roads to the two tiers. So we're at the top tier, then there's another one, and then one under that. So the one that's furthest away, like as we're looking at it now, it'll be top right. It's going to be a lot cheaper area. So like the starter homes, and I'm going to do some like little cabins down there as well, or some trailers, that kind of thing. That's my thought process of that one. And yeah, so a lot of this part, like I said, is just laying the roads down and putting the residential lots in, as pretty much all of the community lots are in place now. And yeah, so I do actually need to go back and name all the roads, name all the lots, and just make sure everything like that is done. Obviously still need to put the spawners in and just generally do like little things. I think I'm going to do them off camera, purely for the fact it's going to be a little bit boring, I think. And pretty much most of the stuff is done. So you guys, I'm hoping, off the top of my head, I think I'm going to be able to do this in 3 parts, which is kind of scary that it's only taken me 3 parts to create a world, which is mental. As I've watched, say, Into the Simulation and James Turner all build a world, and it took them quite a few episodes. I don't know if that's because they didn't speed up as much as I have, or if they just took longer than I did. I don't know, which is just mental. So this bit here is going to be where there's like a valley, so the road goes through the middle of 2 mountains, or one side's mountain and the other is going to be just like a sheer cliff kind of area. This bit up here that I'm now flattening like in the mountain is going to be like a fishing spot, and that overlooks the town and the residential areas. This bit does take me a while to figure out, as the road obviously has to go up a hill and it's a lot of clicking, which I explained in the last part. If you haven't checked out the last part, I really advise you to, and so you can see how I got to the shape it is now. And yeah, feel free to check out any of my other videos. I do have lots of playlists for you to go through and to enjoy. So what I had to do with this is actually build the lot on plain land, then move it over to where I wanted it, undo, and then delete it and then undo it, because for some reason I just couldn't get it to fit, which was really annoying. If anyone's looking at this and thinking it doesn't really look that much like the post I put up on my community tab, it's because I redid the world, and that was just me messing around with how I wanted to do it, because I normally decide what I want to do before I actually film it. And so yeah, I mostly got the shape done off camera, but I did it on a small world lot, and this is on a medium world lot, if that makes sense. So I built it off, when you load up you press new, and it is the medium flat lot 300, and then I put 300 as the height that it can go up to. And then what else did I do? Yeah, and then I made sure it was lush, and yeah, pretty much it. So as you can see, I'm now about to join up the bridge to the main land area. So again, I have to faff around with the height of the land, which you'll see in a moment. At least I think I do it at this bit. I only did this a couple of days ago, to be honest. And like I said, it didn't actually take me that long, 14 hours in total. So I think the builds are going to be the thing that take me the longest. So yeah, this is going to be all residential. And then I'm just building here. It's going to be where the beach is. And I'm going to do a little like cafe here. And I'm thinking of doing one of the pool lounges, like the club type thing, if that makes sense, and put that down by the beach, and maybe a couple of other things, I don't know. I think I put 3 or 4 lots down there that are community, and yeah, so again, I'm just making the roads not so straight, a bit windy, and then there's just more community lot, more residential lots. And this road here is just literally going all the way around past next to the cliff area. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else I do. So yeah, it's pretty much just me placing lots, placing the roads. I try and keep where I'm going to build flat. I'm not great at building in terrain, like where it's different tiers. I mean, in the simulation or whatever it's called, is incredible at building in terrain. I, on the other hand, suck really bad, so I'm not going to even attempt it. Or I think obviously I've got lots. If you can hear banging, I'm really sorry, my son downstairs is bouncing around and I don't even know if you can hear that, and he's screaming, so I do apologise if you can hear him, but he's having a whale of a time, so I'm gonna just hope you can't hear him. And now I've lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about the lots that go into the water. I'm going to try my absolute hardest in making them okay. So here I will be building some more mountains that go behind these lots momentarily, because I wanted it to be quite built up, if that makes sense, but full of mountains, for it to be a little bit more dark. And yeah, this is where I'm going to put like the starter houses and the trailers, and yeah, just things like that. And yeah, so you just have to line up everything to the grid, if not it doesn't work. Over here, when I do them, I think it'll be in the next part, when I put all the trees down, it does get very overgrown down here, which I think looks quite nice. Very, very full and lush and all the stuff like that. And yeah, so I hope you're all doing really well, guys. It's pretty much the same day as I filmed the last one. Sorry about the squeaky chair. And yeah, not much has changed. It's still my week off, and yes, yeah, like I said, it's still the same day, so I'm just literally voicing this straight after the last one. So yeah, again, these lots are really small, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 22, does it say 22 by 23? So again, they are really small lots. I did right at the very beginning, like this bit here, I'm just planning out where I want everything, and I was going to keep it so there isn't any mountains, and then here we go, I build up, there's loads of mountains, and then I scrap them all and start again, because I wanted there to be mountains in the middle. And then my partner came in while I was doing this and he was like, that looks really weird, why are you doing a mountain in the middle? And I was like, I don't particularly know, but I wanted it to be really like not dingy as such, but darker. But yeah, I do ultimately get rid of it, as I'm starting to do now. I do still contemplate putting it in, and I mess around with it, and yeah, there you go. I'm looking around, I'm like, yeah, I see what you're saying, babe, I see what you're saying. So I do get rid of that. And yes, as you can see, I am still using the auto paint. So as you can see with the mountains, when I didn't have the grid on, there is green in the rock paint. Obviously, all the paints that I'm using are just what you get in Create a World, which is the rock, one grass, I'm trying to think now, and there's 2 different types of sand. I only use one type of sand, but I might go back and change that, which you will see if I do, or maybe not, I don't know. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna just do this next episode, and then it'll be I show you the world and see what you think of it, and then I'm going to go from there. So as you can see, I'm just doing 2 ways down to this area. So this bit, like I said, is the more affordable area, probably more on the starter side. I'm trying to think. Yes, I do connect it to the other area that is tiered above it, so the same kind of level that is the city centre or town centre, or whatever you want to call it. I do struggle with the placing of lots because you literally have to move your mouse the smallest of bits, like up, and it will put it on an angle, and it's so frustrating. But yeah, I'm sorry if these roads just being like half placed is annoying to anyone. It's just my brain process. So I don't know if you remember or if you've seen it, please do go check it out. So this is the bit that I was talking about, of there's going to be like a cut into the mountain. This area is going to be the graveyard and church. So this is where your Sims can get married, or yeah, it's just going to be all up there. Obviously the cemetery is going to be there as well. It's going to be quite a big lot. I can't remember off the top of my head of what the size is or anything like that. As you can see, I'm struggling with this road, but yeah, I do get it finished in the end. And I think right at the very end of this video, you'll see me clicking away, trying to straighten this out so it's not so bumpy or anything like that, and it's actually nice for your Sims to drive up. I'm not sure if I'm going to play test the roads or anything before I start building. I probably should. Yeah, maybe I should do that. If anyone wants to check out and just have the world with nothing on it, and you just want to check everything works for me, please let me know, and I can send you the create a world, whatever you want to call it, the actual world, if that makes sense. So this world will use no CC, no store content or anything like that, like all my builds. So it will be accessible for everyone, but it will use all expansion packs and all stuff packs. I don't think I will use any Katy Perry sweet treats or anything like that. I do have it, and I do have it installed, but I think I'm going to refrain myself from using it, or if I do use it, it will be limited. It won't be very much at all. So whatever you don't have obviously will get changed, and anything like that is nothing to worry about. So as you can see from then, I was struggling because obviously you got the road intersection. The road was connecting with a gap and it just wouldn't connect, so it took me a little bit to figure out. But yeah, I think I got there in the end. So yeah, some more windy roads, and yeah, I just didn't want there to be, what's it called, just straight roads like it is in the town centre. But in my head, town centres are more likely to have straight roads, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't even know what like part of the world this would be from or anything like that. I'm just sort of using my imagination and going from there, to be honest. So yeah, just more building. Literally all of this is just going to be building roads and placing lots. So I'm sorry if you find that boring. I did do that poll of who wanted to see it from the start or from just from the builds. I think the majority was that they want to see it from the start. So here you go. If you don't want to, obviously don't watch. That's completely up to you. I'm not making you. But yeah, let me know how you think I'm doing. I love how it turns out, and I hope you do too. Like I said, it's not going to be a massive world. It is just like a medium sized world. Maybe one day I'll do a bigger world, but I wanted the world to be, sorry, I keep saying world, but I wanted it to be more accessible to those that don't have like a massive high-end PC. There is quite a few trees, so I don't know if that's going to impact anything, whether that'll impact how well it runs on your PC, if that makes sense. I'm not really sure. Again, you'll just have to let me know. So I do apologise if it doesn't work or anything like that. But yeah, I'm hoping, because I don't use any store content or CC or anything like that, that it'll be okay. But yeah, so just carrying on. So as you can see, the road goes between two of the cliff edges, and yeah, it's kind of like a valley that connects the two sides of the sides of that world. And yeah, just trying to, I don't really know what I'm doing now, to be honest. I think I'm now going to do the top tier of the residential area. So as I said, there's lots and lots and lots of residential areas, so lots to explore as well. I don't think I'm going to do any hidden lots or anything like that. It's going to be a pretty bog standard world. So yeah, as you see, this is more going to be a, I wouldn't say starter and I wouldn't say high end. It's more of a medium sized home. So you'll have your 3-bed, 4-bed, possibly even a 5-bed up here. And yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here, to be honest. Do I put a lot up there? Maybe I put another fishing lot up there. Honestly, I can't really remember. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I think I put another fishing lot up there. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Or maybe I might even put a house up there overlooking the sea, and it will be quite a high-end house. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Again, let me know if you've got any suggestions or anything like that, or anything I can do to improve it. I'm not if I can talk. I'm not necessarily sure if I'm going to show anything else on camera. I think it's just going to be me faffing around, doing little bits, and then I will do a world overview once it is done, and then we will go on to the building. I hope you're all very excited about that, because I am. I've been looking at just things that will inspire me, of like log cabin area things. If I can talk English, that would be grand. So yeah, I'm now about to connect the road that goes down the hill into the starter home area, I think, anyway. So yeah, this is quite a long video, so I do apologise. I just want to be able to get it all done for you, and for you to all see what I've been up to and done, and it's so exciting to actually say I'm building my own world. Not many people can say that and actually have finished it, so yeah. Anyway, I've only got about 3 minutes left of this video, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to love you and leave you now, because I've got nothing else really to say. It's just me placing roads and yeah, not community lots, but residential lots, and clicking lots and lots of times to get the road to be smooth. And yeah, please again, let me know if you've got any suggestions or anything. Basically, let me know how I did. And yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you or anything like that, but no. So I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.
Started as a whisper, message from a new